Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now guys, we continue with the antics of the Fulani herdsmen. Now guys, their marauding and their rampaging throughout the Nigerian state is now cutting very close to the bone of the powers that be. So fresh off the back of the fashion roti situation, guys, I bring you this. Reno Omokri calls out Pastor Adeboye over abduction of 5 RCCG pastors. So that's the headline. Reno Omokri calls out Pastor Adeboye over abduction of 5 RCCG pastors. So that's the headline now to the body of the story. Reno Omokri has fired shots at the General Overseer of the Redeemed Christian Church of God, RCCG, Pastor E.A. Adeboye, who has called on Nigerians to pray for 5 pastors of his church who were abducted on their way to the church ministers conference yesterday, August 1st. Pastor Adeboye, who announced the abduction of the clergymen at the church's campus ground along the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway today, Friday, August 2nd, called for prayers for the abducted pastors to regain their freedom. Reacting to Adeboye's comments, Reno, in a post on his IG page, said if Adeboye had spoken up when other Nigerians were being abducted, maybe his clergymen would not have been abducted. He made particular reference to Leah Sheribu, whom he said Adeboye has never spoken publicly about. So this is what he had to say. So today, at Pastor Adeboye official said, and I quote, "As a father, how do you think I should feel to hear that 5 of my children have been kidnapped whilst they were on their way to attend the ministers' conference? My response is this." So this is now Reno's response. "Sir, if you have spoken publicly when ordinary Nigerians were being kidnapped, maybe these your children," and he put those children in quotation marks, "who were kidnapped would not have been abducted. Think about it, sir. How many times have you spoken publicly about at Free Leah Sheribu? You have commended Buhari and Oshibanjo publicly at Google it." So he's asking people to Google it to find out. "Why have you not spoken up for Leah publicly too?" So now this is now Reno Omokri's response to this thing that's come out in the public space from Pastor Adeboye, saying that 5 RCCG pastors had been kidnapped, no doubt by Fulani herdsmen, because that is now their stock in trade now, along with their rearing cattle. This is now their part-time job, their side betting, so this is now what they do. So now he's now saying that, look, now this thing has been going on for long enough, and you have been your silence has been deafening. The loudest and comment that we have heard from you has been your silence. We have been speaking about this Leah Sheribu situation for going on a few years now, and you have not once come into the public space to make a comment about this. So now you hear all these things going on, you don't make a public presence even though you are a public figure, and this is particularly happening to a Christian girl who, because she is refusing to renounce her faith, is being held by a fundamentalist group. So you, as a Christian leader, you have not taken a position on this. So now that this thing is now cutting close to the bone, you are now calling out for the Nigerian public to pray for your congregation, for your pastors, for your workers. So now what is good for the goose, as they say, is good for the gander, is effectively what Reno Omokri is saying, that why don't you now be silent now that is happening to you, because you've kept silent all the while whilst it was happening to other people in the society. Because there's this saying, I'm not quite sure what the sequence is. They say, oh, first they came for the trade unionists, you kept quiet, and then they came for the Jew, you kept quiet, and then they came for the liberals, you kept quiet. But then when they came for you, now there's nobody else to speak on your behalf, because they've taken everybody else. So this is effectively what Reno is saying to the RCCG structure, that you as a structure and a powerful presence within the Nigerian state state are always deafening by your silence in terms of the goings on in the country. You just keep quiet, and all these people come to your church. Obasanjo will come, you will pray for him. Buhari will come, you will pray for him. Goodluck Jonathan will come, you will pray for him. So where do you exactly fall in the whole equation? And you will say, oh, the future is bright, and the future is not brighting for anybody. You say you're a prosperity church and the congregation is not evolving financially, and all of this goings on, and it's now culminating in this now new situation that we now have with elements within your church. 5 pastors now been abducted, and now suddenly you found your voice within the public space asking for a reaction from Nigerians. Of course you have to go into the coffers. All those money is going to be, some of it is probably going to have to be passed on to the kidnappers, no doubt, because now, but really it's the point that Reno Omokri is making, really, that I wanted us to discuss on this video. So what is your take on Reno Omokri's position, and what is your take on the not just at the Pastor Adeboye, but the general Nigerian church structure in terms of their non-involvement and their silence in regarding the goings on within the Nigerian state? This is the broader topic, so come let me hear your thoughts on all these in the comment section. But before you come share those thoughts with me in the comment section, click on the red subscribe button so it turns gray. Bell button notifies you every time I drop a new video. Then come let me know what your opinions are in the comment section. So I'll leave you here, carry on with you in the comment section, but here I say peace.